Okay, so today, the third day, the Bank Holiday Monday of the Evesham Bank Holiday Festival weekend, is really a team event, the Match Fishing Team Championships, but there is an individual prize as well, of course. And today's winner, Martyn Howard from Peg 27, a new festival record, in fact, 39.12. What was your catch consisting of, Martyn, and how did you catch?
4 barbel. Started on the pole, had a pound of bits within an hour and a half, 2 hours, and topped it up and thought I'd better get some bait out there for some barbel, and it's just gone round after 5 minutes of it hitting bottom, really.
So you switched to the tip and that's made all the difference?
Yeah, I've just carried on from there after that. First one's £14.
Well,
so
we got we've been on the microphone all day, so we got reports that the first fish was £8, so that was way off.
I did say that. Yeah, I did say it was £8.
Playing it down.
I don't catch them that often, so yeah, that was the biggest barbel I've ever caught.
And then you've had one £5 approximately?
Yeah, I had one £5, and then lost one after that.
And then your third fish being the notorious split tail.
Yep.
So we knew that weighed about £13.
Yeah, 12 I think he was.
So we knew that with 3 barbel, there he was, individual winner, he's right up there. Then you went and snuck another.
I did, 5 minutes to go. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it's about £5 again, I think, £5-6.
So I think you had 3 weighs on the scales for 39.12.
Yeah.
So what tactics did you use and what bait?
Halibut pellets in the feeder,
yeah.
Open end feeder, 4 mils soaked up,
yeah.
And 8 mil hair rigged.
Okay, have you capped it with any ground bait or just neat pellets?
Yeah, just neat.
And have you used a long hook length?
About 2 foot, I suppose. Not too long.
And you've hair rigged one halibut?
Just one halibut.
One 8 mil. Hook? Yes.
Yes, there was a hook. It was a Drennan Specialised, was it?
Drennan
Super Specialist.
Oh, I know the one, Super Specialist.
Bought it this morning in the tackle shop.
Did you? Yeah. Well, that's nice when a plan comes together. So Peg 27, I believe that's the peg or near where Dave Harrell was on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Him winning it individually with 13.2, just the one fish. So obviously the conditions have changed over the 3 days, and then you've managed to catch 4, new festival record.
I mean, the team said to me this morning, they said if you sit there all day, you'll have at least one. So I thought I'd better get some roach in the net and I'll try it later on. So it's happy days, really. Well,
we know there's been a rod loss to barbel as well this weekend. He watched his butt section drifting along the far bank with a barbel attached, unfortunately, but you've had none of that today, have you?
No, just lost the one. That was it.
Okay, brilliant. Well, £600 the richer.
Yep.
Brilliant performance. Very well done.
Much.
Okay, so here we are with the Starlets team captain Mark Downs, winner of the 2012 Match Fishing Team Championships here at Evesham. Fantastic result, Mark. Obviously it went right down to the wire today. What was the team plan from the off?
Well, it's such a diverse venue, you've got to approach most areas differently. I mean, for example, we had Sean fishing for bleak below the bridge. He had 200 bleak, which was mega points.
And that is something he's pretty prolific
at.
Yeah,
he's good at catching small fish, and it was a good peg for him. I mean, he didn't quite fish to how he thought he'd fish, but it was a good result. We had Darren trying to catch odd perch and things like that in the deeps, and I drew quite a good peg at the top end and just fished for roach. So, but generally we fished the same mix. We fished grouse guardon, canal fine, black, and 2 to 3 bags of Terre de Riviere.
This is on your bloodworm and joker line?
Bloodworm and joker line, all at 13 metres. If you had enough depth, you'd fished at 6 metres as well. 2 of our lads caught at 6 metres. And just keep ringing the change. As soon as you ball it in, fish your foot off bottom.
Right.
Because then when it settles, go deeper and deeper and deeper, hopefully catching on the bottom, in the last hour.
And what's brought you around to fishing those tactics? Previous years? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we've gone close on this one a few times, but we've never ever had an angle at the top end. We've always had somebody in the deeps, and we normally first, second or third coming up to this section, and all of a sudden we fall away in the deeps.
Yeah.
But this year we've had my peg's been a good peg today, and and I've done reasonably well off it, and we've held our position, so it was good.
Yeah, you've done fantastic. 8-7, I believe you've weighed.
Yeah. I mean, I think in all the years I've been coming, it's the first time I've gone in the top 3.
Yeah, third.
So I was quite pleased with that, but I don't think there should be an individual money anyway. It's a team event, and it's a team event. Full stop. That's it.
So has anything other than the pole played a part in your match today?
I think we might have had 1 or 2 eels on feeder, just short to Darren, but that's it. We just fish pole throughout, and it's the same with any match normally. Whenever going in championships match, there's always lots of varied tactics and barbel and big fish and feeder and waggler and all that. But generally speaking, for consistency, it's just a pole venue.
Yeah.
And the thing is, all the locals do so well here all the way through the year, and they don't. It's difficult for them to do well as a team at the weekend, but they always do well individually because they stick out for big fish. But once bloodworm and joker is introduced on all 3 days, the whole character of the river changes.
Yeah. Well, typically this being the third day of the Bank Holiday Festival does fish differently as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's gone out the window a bit really, because the first day the river was low, clear and horrendous.
Yeah.
Then it came up, really got coloured. So it was a different match again yesterday, big bream caught. And today it's been fining off, and you thought a perfect roach river would still been tricky.
Yeah.
So although it's been the same river, it's been 3 different venues over 3 days.
Yeah. And how has that affected how you've approached it as a team?
Well, you've had to look at it each day and take stock of what the river's doing. Yesterday, for example, I drew opposite the Eastbourne, it was throwing in chocolate. It looked horrendous. But all that chocolate dispersed onto the White House Bend and the bream went mad. So we just take it as this river as it comes.
So have you had someone feeding back to you all day the results of the rest of the team members?
Yeah, the runners have been quite good today. It's very difficult to assess because you see lots of small fish being caught, but there's no way you can assess a weight.
Yeah.
And you just really can go on what your lads have got and try and give a rough assessment of where they are in the section. It's like World Champs really. We try and do as best as we can assess where they lie in the section. But the difference with the World Champs is that every angler has got somebody sat behind him scoring, so you know exactly where they are. But on this, it's very
and when you're
hit and
fishing
miss.
as well, it's very hard to call if an angler needs to change their approach or anything on the day.
Yeah, but the runners communicate very well. We had 3 of us decided to reball it with 25-30 minutes to go, and we all caught a late runner fish, which was
quite a big difference.
Beneficial. So that's the beauty of runners, really.
So just finally then, obviously the bookies are back Dorking to win 5-4. So how does it feel to beat Dorking at this event?
Well, I mean, they're unbeaten in 2 years, and we've been second or third to them on every occasion. But they're a great team, and you know, we drew well today. They drew well today. Barnsley drew well. In fact, I think the best 3 teams have probably had 3 of the best draws on the bank today. So the rest of the teams don't get too disheartened. We have all drawn well today.
Yeah.
But the big one for us is in 2 weeks' time. It's Preston fish off to qualify for World Club Championships. And Dorking, you know, they're going to be hard to beat on the Trent. But I've got a good 6-man team, so we'll give them a good run for the money.
Oh, brilliant. You've really made it count today, Mark, so very well done.
Thanks very much indeed.
Don't forget, you can read all the detailed information in the October issue of Match Fishing magazine.